Hi everybody, it's Don, and I hope you're having a fantastic day I hate covering stories like this because this one is absolutely tragic, and quite honestly, the first story today will break your heart about the passing of a young lady on a Carnival cruise ship. We also have some news about a cruise ship that has to change its ports because of cold weather coming into the Bahamas, which is rare, right? but that's happening. And finally, we might have an end to our air traffic woes that are happening right now across the United States, as the first steps seem to be being taken to finally end the government shutdown, which would of course allow the air traffic controllers to come all back to work and be happy, and maybe we can stop canceling all these flights. So when I'm not on a cruise ship and I'm back home, I am swamped. I have my business to run, I am catching up on videos, I'm researching, I'm doing all kinds of stuff, and before you know it, dinner time comes around and I haven't prepared a single thing, and that's where HelloFresh has saved me. HelloFresh is so convenient. It comes delivered directly to your door in individual packets, all separated by meal, and it looked incredible. All the product was so fresh. It gives you directions, it gives you an itemized list, a step-by-step procedure in case you're not all that good in the kitchen like some of us, and look how fresh all the produce and products are. I chose for my first meal a creamy garlic chicken pasta. It looked absolutely delicious, and as I was preparing, I couldn't help but think of all the different options that HelloFresh had. They have everything from 10 ready-made meals each week that's ready in just 3 minutes. They have high protein meals. You can divide it up into healthier eating or just go for taste, because absolutely, look how delicious this meal looks so far. I must admit, if I was to cook this at home, I probably would not be adding all the ingredients that they had. I'd skimp out on it. I wouldn't add thyme. I wouldn't be adding Parmesan cheese instead of just regular cheese. This totally makes a difference. It comes with every ingredient you can possibly ask for, except for salt and pepper and butter. Everything else was provided for every meal I ordered, and I'm telling you, the aroma coming from this meal just had my mouth watering. It looks amazing.
Okay guys, well, it's all well and good to look at food, to look at ingredients, look at convenience, but the real test is in the taste. That is absolutely delicious.
So why not check out HelloFresh? You can use my QR code right here, or use the link down below and use my code Don's Family Vacations. You can get 10 free meals plus add-ons for life with a subscription as long as this offer lasts. It's a limited time offer, and wow, the food was so fresh and the taste was absolutely amazing. So as I mentioned, a young lady was on a Carnival cruise, and on Saturday she was found deceased. She's only 18 years old. She's still in high school. Apparently she is been in gymnastics since she was 2. She was a cheerleader. She volunteered at her grandparents' retirement facilities. She just was talking to recruiters about joining the US military, and she was set to graduate this May from high school. Her whole life in front of her, and something happened on this cruise. Her name is Anna, a very lovely young lady, seems like a very sweet girl from all accounts, and the tragic story of her passing is sad enough. But the FBI is investigating what happened. It's not being reported as an accident, like something happened, she fell and something tragic happened that way. They're investigating her actual passing on the ship, which could lead to, just perhaps a medical condition that we're unaware of that happens. We could also be looking at foul play, which is tragic in itself, but it's really sad. As a father myself, I can only imagine what the family's going through, and my wholehearted condolences go out, because this is absolutely just seems like a tragic waste of life, no matter what the reasoning is. She just seemed like a very, very nice young lady, and I'm sure her family and friends will miss her terribly. Okay, on with another little story. We have the Utopia of the Seas has to rearrange its itinerary because not of a hurricane this time, but because of cold weather coming in. That's right, cold weather that's been blasting the East Coast. Right here in Ottawa, we got about 7 inches last night, which I got caught off guard with. I wasn't expecting it, but apparently it's going up and down the East Coast, and it's heading towards the Sunshine States, which is also going to hit into Bahamas. And so they're changing their itinerary, changing their sea day with Nassau. They're going to switch them around. They're still going to go to the port, but they're going to switch them around because they're afraid it might just be a little too cold to sail at this particular time in certain areas. You don't hear that out of Florida too often, but the Utopia of the Sea switching around its itinerary slightly. And then finally, breaking news last night, as I was watching a live stream last night on movies and upcoming movies, they broke into it to say that there could be a break in the government shutdown right now, because they seem to have been working out the negotiations, which is great. Glad to see negotiations are going on still, and it looks like the first steps are being done, and more steps being done today, because the actual air traffic has been getting worse and worse steadily over the weekend. In fact, it was supposed to be only about 1,000 flights that were canceled on Sunday. 2,900 flights ended up being canceled, almost 3 times the amount originally thought. Again, on Monday is scheduled so far, 1,600 flights canceled so far today. That, Monday. It's crazy, the amount of flights that actually take place in a day. And when you think about it, that's only supposed to be 10%. How many flights are going across the world? It's amazing to think of the infrastructure and everything that goes on in order to have all these flights going in and out of these cities safely all the time. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. But good news for us travelers, if they can get this locked up, maybe by Thanksgiving weekend, everything will be cleared up, and air traffic and the border controls, everything will be all opened up again. Everybody will be able to celebrate Thanksgiving. Everybody will be back to work, and we can forget about all this and just go on and celebrate the holidays and get to our destinations on time for those traveling. And more importantly, the people who haven't been being paid, get paid. That would be a really good present for them as well. An early Christmas gift, if you will. I'm sure we're all glad to see this happening in the United States. It just ends a lot of uncertainty for people trying to get where they're going. Well, I do hope you appreciate this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. We'll see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world. Hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation. So don't forget to check out HelloFresh. Don't forget to use my QR code or Dawn's Family Vacation code and follow the link down below. You can get 10 free meals and add-ons for life. That's right, add-ons for life while this offer lasts.